Do you ever look back at your younger self and wish you could whisper a secret to him? A secret about how much he was truly worth, how much he was seen, even when he felt invisible. Today, we're going to uncover some of those hidden truths. Maybe you, like many, spent your high school years wondering why certain things happened, why girls acted a little strange around you, why other guys seemed to size you up the moment you entered a room, or why attention just seemed to follow you, even when you weren't actively seeking it. Back then, you probably dismissed it. You thought you were imagining things, or maybe it was just random coincidence. It's nothing, you told yourself. Everyone gets looked at that way. But what if you were wrong? What if those quiet, subtle patterns you ignored were actually the first signs that you were way more attractive than you ever gave yourself credit for? It's a realization that often comes years later, a sudden aha moment. And if you're experiencing the same quiet patterns he once did, the same subtle signals that you might be overlooking even now, then this video is for you. Here are 5 undeniable signs that you're actually an attractive man, even if no one ever says it out loud. Let's dive into the first sign, and it's a bit of a paradox. The better you look, the fewer compliments you get. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But stay with me. He remembers back in his teen years, he used to wonder why people stopped complimenting him once he started leveling up. He got a fresh haircut, felt great, but silence. No one mentioned it. He put together a clean, sharp outfit, felt like $1,000,000. Again, nothing. Jawline finally coming in, making him feel more mature, more defined. Still, just silence from his peers. He used to think he wasn't improving. He'd look in the mirror and think, am I even making a difference? Is this glow up even working? It was disheartening, almost like his efforts were invisible. But here's the hidden truth he didn't understand then, and one you might be missing now. The more attractive a guy becomes, the more people assume he already knows it. Think about it. Most people won't praise a guy they think is confident, put together, or frankly out of their league. They figure, he knows he looks good, I don't need to tell him. So if your glow up made the world quieter instead of louder, if people stop commenting on your improvements, that's not a sign you're failing. It's a massive, unspoken sign that you're succeeding. And funny enough, there's a secret validator for this. Older women. They are like human lie detectors for male attractiveness. Zero hesitation, zero filters. If they see it in you, trust it. They've seen it all. They appreciate genuine appeal, and they don't have the same social hang-ups or insecurities younger people might have about complimenting someone they find attractive. So, if your grandma, an aunt, or even a friendly cashier at the grocery store gives you an unsolicited, "You look so handsome today," don't brush it off. It's a powerful confirmation. Now for our second sign, and this one is all about subtle magnetism. Girls don't approach you directly, they orbit you. This is a classic. He remembers sitting in class or walking around the gym, not doing anything special, just existing. Yet girls always seem to hover nearby, not talking, not flirting openly, just existing suspiciously close. At the time, he thought it was random. Oh, she just happens to be getting a drink from the fountain right when I am. She just chose the treadmill next to mine, no big deal. Now he knows better. Girls rarely shoot their shot directly, especially with a guy they find genuinely attractive. There's a certain apprehension, a fear of rejection, or perhaps just a desire to be pursued. Instead, they place themselves within your line of sight. They linger. They accidentally show up in the same aisle at the grocery store, the same machine at the gym, the same space where you're standing. It's subtle, almost imperceptible if you're not looking for it, but it's never accidental. They are creating opportunities for you to notice them, to engage, to make the first move. Think of it like this. If you're at a party and you keep seeing the same girl in different rooms, always just a little too close for it to be pure chance, that's not a coincidence. When girls orbit you, it's because you're the gravitational pull. You are the center of their subtle universe in that moment, even if you're completely unaware of the effect you're having. They want to be noticed by you, but they want you to initiate. It's a delicate dance, a silent invitation, and a strong indicator of your unspoken appeal. So next time you find yourself constantly bumping into the same person, or noticing someone always seems to be in your vicinity, pay attention. You might be the reason for their subtle movements. Moving on to our third sign, the eye contact you pretend not to notice. This is where things get really interesting, because it's often about what isn't said. There are two kinds of eye contact attractive guys consistently get. The first is the quick, shy glance, the classic look away before he catches me move. You know the one. You feel a gaze, you look up, and suddenly she's intensely interested in something on the ceiling, or her phone, or anything but you. It's a giveaway. The second kind is the lingering stare. This is the one that feels like she just scanned your entire soul, taking you in, absorbing every detail. It's intense, and it can be a little unnerving if you're not used to it. As a teenager, he thought girls looked at everyone this way. He truly believed it was just how people interacted. They don't. Not with that level of focused attention. When a girl is attracted to you, she often can't help but look your way. It's an involuntary reaction, almost like a magnetic pull she can't resist. Her eyes will find you. Sometimes it's through mirrors, catching your reflection. Sometimes it's when she thinks you're not paying attention, stealing a quick look. And sometimes it's at the last split second when you walk past her. It's primal, it's subconscious. It's a deep-seated instinct that bypasses conscious thought. Her body is telling her to look, even if her mind is trying to play it cool. And it's one of the biggest tells that you're not just okay looking. You're the type she notices without even meaning to. You stand out in her perception, even in a crowd. So, the next time you feel a pair of eyes on you, or catch someone looking away quickly, don't dismiss it. Acknowledge that magnetic pull you might be unknowingly creating. Our fourth sign builds on the last. The stare from across the room. This isn't just a quick glance, this is sustained, intentional observation. He remembers the first time a girl stared at him like he was the only person in a crowded place. His first thought, "Oh no, do I have something on my face? Is my fly open?" Nope. She just found him attractive. And she wasn't shy about letting her eyes linger, taking him in from a distance, perhaps hoping to catch his attention. A girl staring at you from a distance more than once in a span of minutes? That's not coincidence. That's interest. It's a deliberate signal, a silent acknowledgement of your presence. Women are strategic, calculated. Their version of a move is often nothing more than giving you a doorway to notice them back. A sustained gaze is an open door. They are testing the waters, sending out feelers. They want to see if you'll meet their gaze, if you'll acknowledge their presence, if you'll be intrigued enough to approach. And if you don't, they'll often stare again. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm still interested. Are you going to do something about it?" It's a powerful nonverbal communication. It's an invitation that many attractive men miss because they're simply not used to being the object of such direct, sustained attention. So, next time you feel those eyes on you from across the room, especially if it happens more than once, understand that it's not random. It's a signal, loud and clear. It's her way of saying, "I see you, and I like what I see." It's your cue to potentially make a connection. Now for our fifth sign, and this one might sting a little, but it's incredibly telling. Other men dislike you instantly, and often for no apparent reason. He used to wonder why random guys would give him attitude before he even said a word. Cold energy, snarky comments, trying to test him in front of girls. Back then he thought, did I do something wrong? Did I offend them somehow? He'd replay conversations, trying to figure out what fault was his. Later he realized, attractive men trigger insecure men. It's not about you or anything you said or did. It's about how your presence makes them feel about themselves. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you, just your presence, your looks, your aura. You don't have to flex anything. Some guys project their own insecurities the moment they see you walk in. They might feel threatened or inferior, or simply resent the attention you naturally command. It's a reflection of their internal struggle, not your external flaw. If guys hate you for no reason, there is a reason. And it's not the one they'll ever admit out loud. It's a silent, undeniable testament to your appeal. So, instead of questioning yourself, understand that this negative reaction is often a perverse compliment. It means you're making an impact, even if it's not always positive. It's a sign that you possess a certain quality, a certain presence, that others can't help but react to. You're not just blending in, you're standing out. So, embrace it. Understand that not everyone will appreciate your shine, and that's perfectly okay. Your attractiveness isn't for everyone, but it is undeniable. Now for a bonus sign, one that wraps up many of these subtle cues. Girls act strange around you without even knowing why. It's almost involuntary. The fidgeting, the nervous laughs, the sudden switch from confident to awkward the second you walk by. The way they start fixing their hair or clothes, even if they were perfectly fine moments before. He once thought these were coincidences, just girls being girls. But now he knows they were signals, subconscious, primal, involuntary. Their bodies reacting before their minds could catch up. Girls don't behave like that around just any guy. Only around the ones they find genuinely attractive, the ones who flip a switch inside them, triggering a primal response. It's a powerful, undeniable testament to your appeal. It means you have that it factor, that certain something that makes heads turn and hearts flutter, even if subtly. So, if you've seen even 2 or 3 of these signs in your life, especially from your younger years, or even right now, there's a very good chance you're way more attractive than your mind lets you believe. It's easy to dismiss these subtle cues, to doubt yourself, especially when society often tells men to be humble or to not focus on their looks. But acknowledging your attractiveness isn't vanity, it's self-awareness. It's understanding the impact you have on the world around you, both consciously and subconsciously. Embrace this knowledge. Use it to build confidence, to understand social dynamics better, and to approach dating with a renewed sense of self-worth. You deserve to feel good about yourself. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more relationship wisdom, and share it with a friend who might need to hear this. What signs have you noticed? Let us know in the comments below.